my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real conceited. Got good, go retrieve it, short, small. When that's from Cali, with the cheetah, print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Chill, right on my side as my ego becomes a funky child with some words on my tongue. Be like intake a breath and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. Have you ever reveled out in dark hallways? This place I kissed, I made the day. I say, play the track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations.
Changed a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever did it, thank you. Then just let me do it now. Come back in.
I bet you light up when we start the show, but I mean now, very close because I told you so. You know, we love because we love the race. Yeah, we be freaky and we wanna stay.
Changed a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever did it, thank you. Then just let me do it now.
Lock, strike, go easy in that violent force of life. Guaranteed to turn it as bad as gold of mine. Because we don't get changed like a chameleon. And the channel, whenever the rap show the world is on, you know we dazzle like get all our human battles. Right outside your head will redeem. I call the bottles, fall in love with your teachers on the right for your self-made. Check your test, with 3 of 11 is LA.
Changed a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever did it, thank you. Then just let me do it now. Keep my feet on the ground. Keep my head in the clouds. Electrified by the sound. It comes from the down. And we changed a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever did it, thank you. Then just let me do it now.
What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Pick your me click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. Twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? I can't think.
Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. And off we go from Soldier Field. He's going to let Matthew bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. Not much happening there, just a short game. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Ready to go.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And so great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
Low right side, caught by Odunze. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 21.
A gain there of 21. 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Swift. A big hole. And he's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown Bears. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Now for the point after.
Extra point.
He's got it. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead.
Bears 7, Vikings nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one caught. It's Jimray DK. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 27 on
Here we go. Here we go.
1st down.
19 target.
They'll try to get the running game going. His 1st carry. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Trey Greenlaw in on the tackle.
1-yard gain.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 9.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
He'll look to throw. On the run to the right. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
It's 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Shot. Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw. Forced to his right. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. A big play for Minnesota. 31 yards.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Viking 18. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Vikings come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Another run here, another run by Swift. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
What is up?
They will run it over center with Swift. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
What is it hard? Here we go.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
What is up? Stay again.
To throw, it's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
3rd and inches, you're thinking the tight ends are on the field to block for the back or the quarterback, but not here. Nice setup here, playing to the tendencies of their offense, and they come away with a nice completion.
I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 1.
What is it? Hold on.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He'll get this to the Missouri man, Luther Burden. And he's in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch, but the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback, and then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills, and wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
14, Vikings 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
19 right.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was looking for Chimdike that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
It's a gain of 10 yards. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop it back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. The running sideways.
Oh, that's one where he just needs to unload it, but he did not. It'll go down as a sack and a big loss of yards.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Third and long. Now they'll set up to throw. First to his right. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. First and 10.
40-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Tyler Gordon there to make the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Bears' 36-yard line.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And he will get into the end zone. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Williams. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took to get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much better.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Caught left side by Odunze. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of
23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Bears 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Vegas! Clutch Spurs!
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he'll take this one in. Cole Kmet, touchdown, Bears.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, but you could see the play call just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The extra point is good. And the Bears have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
A gain of 22 yards.
Here we go, here we go.
First down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's complete to DK. And he will score! Tim DK. Touchdown, Vikings. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Ready, set.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
Ready, set.
Swift gets it from the pistol. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Here's first and 10.
Ready, set. Yes, yes. Go.
They'll go again with Swift. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Throwing on second down. Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. Talk things over before third down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Third and long. Here's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Vikings will take over possession here at the 44.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Warrior 70. Stephanie. Bronco 80.
To the air now on first and 10. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. the left side here. Caught by Addison. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call crunch and pivot and stop. That tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That is going to be all in. He's got it. Jim DK. Touchdown, Vikings. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Now Buckner to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings go up by 7, 28-21. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Ready to run.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Steady.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Gervon Dexter. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
Ready.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up 8 out to the 33-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and
12. 3rd and long.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
7-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Hold on.
Here's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Now Williams. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's a short throw, caught by Komet. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a handoff to Swift, and he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly, and here comes third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 4.
Here's a handoff, and Swift running right. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. The Bears sending out their punt team. A few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
They're on 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Nice. Get it. Cougar 19. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Exiting the pocket right. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 38 now, here comes second and 8.
Let's go now. Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
Ready.
Third and 2.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
Well, this is why the head coach makes the big bucks, Mike, to make decisions like that. I think at this point in the third quarter, you have a chance to really make a statement by coming away with 6. I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going for it on here on fourth down. I'm being aggressive.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's got another one. Jim DK. Touchdown, Minnesota. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year.
His kick is good. Makes the score Vikings 35, Bears 21.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Quick slide, caught by Burton. And it'll be down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. On second down, it's Williams. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Roll for Dunze. Touchdown, Chicago.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Bears back within 7. It's 35-28. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
At the 41-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead. Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
Clearly, the play caller here is thinking that the defense is going to be completely zoned in on stopping the running back, thinking he can catch them off guard with the quarterback keep. The defense was prepared for both guys, and they now force fourth down.
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Pioneer. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. From the 24 now, here's second and 9. They'll stick with him again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment.
Come on.
Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down. and it'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here's a run, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Harrison Buckner on for the 29.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all just seal this victory away.
42, Bears 28. Harrison Buckner is set to kick off.
So now it's Buckner following the touchdown to send this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Over the middle, that's Komet. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That is caught downfield by Ogunze. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Here's first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Throw it again. It's Williams. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Not the coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal. They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. They'll go underneath to Komet on the screen. And he's into the end zone. Cole Komet, touchdown Bears. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
42, Bears 35.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. He'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be forced out of bounds, and still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 11.
Here we go.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it's going to lead to 4th down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. The quick slant, looked in by Moore. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago, as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter. Here comes 2nd down.
What is it? Vegas!
Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's connect. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
And now the decision is go for 2. That's a gutsy call, and really, in effect, it's ball game right here.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Yes!
They're going to try to run it in. And he's not going to get there. They stop him short, and this remains a 1-point game.
41.
In need of a recovery and a quick field goal, here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for.
Come on!
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Minnesota.
And the Vikings 1st down.
Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another.